Hey, Soul Family. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the views, and those comments. I appreciate everyone and everything. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Let's clear the energy and let's see what the message the Spirit has for us Monday evening. I have 4 more days and then I'm on vacation for my birthday week. Well, it's just one day, but the whole week. Doesn't that sound like a little sad ass ring? Like somebody's just like, kind of like their shoulders are slumped. The spirits are feeling low. It's this little sad ass ring. Bottom of the deck, base chakra. They are feeling low because they were using their lower vibrational energy to run their life. And they didn't pay attention to the red flags. So now they feel low. Now they're wondering how to get out of what they're in because they don't like being there. But you know what? It's like something has happened and they cannot unsee what they now see. A realization has happened and they cannot unknow what they now know. It's it just I don't know, it's like almost I feel like loss. Almost I don't know if it's a loss of words, but it's like a loss. What's the message? What's the rest of the message? Yeah, I feel kind of like melancholy or something. Just contemplative, reflective. Where you sit back and you think, how did I get here? Someone is dealing with the truth of this whole situation, the truth of this whole matter. Someone is dealing with the truth. Maybe how they sacrificed somebody or a sacrifice that they made, but they're thinking of a sacrifice. And now karma's coming back around. The universe is coming back around. And it's causing a lot of disruption. It's causing a lot of disruption, especially with their third eye chakra. It's blocked. It's completely blocked. Whatever they used to be able to see, they can no longer see. Whatever they used to be able to sense, they can no longer sense. They used to be able to make those smart, quick money moves. Not anymore. The past is catching up with them. Their shadow side is showing out more than their light. They're showing that they are out of balance and they're having a mental conflict. They're showing the world, the entire world, that they are going through heartache and loss. They just want to be alone. They just want to be alone, and they just want to try and figure out what's going on. Try and see if they can connect. Something with the solar plexus chakra. It's not connecting. It's not moving like it used to. It used to have that they used to be able to feel something, but not any longer. And this is the truth. Spirit wants someone to know that this is the reason why. We start off with them going through financial and material changes. I mean, being so confident, maybe too confident, and feeling like, oh, I've got it, I'll make it, it's gonna come back. Normally it would have, but this time it's different. This time they're going through so many different obstacles and challenges. It's outrageous. It's unreal. It's all affecting the home life. I mean, this person is thinking about the decisions that they made, the decisions that they still could have made, the decisions that they made, whether to leave, whether to stay, whether to do this, whether to do that. Today they're feeling melancholy because they realize the decisions that they made before is what's affecting them now. They didn't plan on something like this happening. I mean, they made plans about, this nest egg and that nest egg and this and that and this and that because they were smart financially. They were good movers of the money. But what they didn't plan on was karma coming back around at this time because they reached a certain level. They reached a certain height. They climbed over some mountains. It felt like it was all eyes on them, and they were so proud of their accomplishments. Waving to their adoring fans, waving and nodding to the yes men. They didn't expect anything to change. They celebrated way too soon because they forgot God has that final word. The decisions that they made ironically coincided with the decisions that someone else has made simultaneously, but they were different. Someone started off with everything and they're dwindling down to absolutely nothing. Someone else started off with absolutely nothing, and they're about to have it all because it boiled down to the decisions, and it boiled down to what was truly a win. This person has that award winning personality. Everybody loves being around this person. Everybody loves being around this person. Because this person feels like they don't have to really do anything. They don't have to do anything. People would just, give to them. They purposely chose not to do anything. They purposely chose to be the receiver and let someone else do all the giving. And they were aware of what they did. Something about being taught or learning a valuable lesson from a leader, someone who's also shining, but maybe shining for the right reasons as opposed to shining for the wrong. Yeah, this person, they made it their goal. It's swindling people. Swindling people. This person was a swindler, a wise guy, a thief, a crook, a miscreant. This is not a person that makes an honest wage. This is somebody who creates obstacles and challenges for others because they're stealing someone else's money. But to them, it seemed like the perfect plan because nobody knew. Nobody really knew. And if they knew, nobody was really saying anything because they couldn't really pinpoint exactly how they were doing it. So nobody really said anything. They didn't say anything because they didn't want to look like a fool. So they just kept their mouths shut and they didn't talk about it. They were too scared to talk about how they got swindled, how they allowed somebody to come in and create this whole drama, this whole bullshit, and swindle them. They invited this person into their home. They thought they could trust this person. They really did. They believed this person's lies, stories, tall tales. And so, even though this person would do little odd things, they would forgive them. But this person was a very skilled player. And trust me, when it came down to playing the game, this person was well versed. They knew how to play the game. They knew how to rope them in. They knew how to sucker the people in, how to draw them in, exactly what to say. But one day, something changed. They actually came into contact with someone who could actually see their personality. No, no. I don't know how to hang the damn thing up. Okay. Sorry. But somebody could see right through this person's fake ass personality. And they knew what they was going for. They knew that this person wanted them to actually martyr themselves for a fake promise. To hold on. To hold on. Don't do nothing. Don't go nowhere. Just hold on because I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back with a purpose. I'm coming back with a purpose. So we want this whole situation to survive because someone thought it was okay just to be a snake. It's not just them, it was them and their whole family. It started with their parents, and it's them, the whole tribe. That's how they survive. That's how they've always survived. But to throw everybody off, they go to church all the time to act like, oh no, we are really into the community, we're into church, we're into this, we're into that. And they try and do things around the community so everybody remembers, the good in them. They try and stress about, how it's so important to do good things for people and this and that and the other. But they're just building you up, getting you warmed up, talking about some, oh yeah, because they're really just after your thing. Talking about, I feel so comfortable with you. You feel like family to me. But this is just all a little manipulation game. And they do it on people that they view as wholesome, dumb, easy targets. But they just didn't realize that this wholesome one, this dumb one, this easy target one, was a little bit different. Somebody took a privilege that caused a chain reaction that now they see is very important. Very important. It's so important that the path that they are on, it's because of this move that they made. That's what's driving the universe to change. Someone, I don't know why they thought, out of sight, out of mind, that they could create some type of hardship for somebody. But what they didn't realize is even if the person is not there and doesn't actually see you, this person knows what you're trying to do. And that's when things got real for you. You sent out something to try and take out an earth angel. Are you crazy? Are you on drugs? Are you high? Not knowing exactly how protected, how respected, and how outranked you and the entire tribe was. God is the one who has the final say. And God is not pleased that you tried to take out an earth angel. So God said maybe it's time for him to end you and your entire lineage. Now you want to look at it objectively. Now you want to see that maybe you took a defense when you shouldn't have. Maybe you took a stance when you shouldn't have. Maybe you blocked someone when you should not have. Now you're trying to figure out what you was even doing it for. Somebody wanted to call attention to themselves. They wanted to be the attention grabber because somebody's a narcissist and they always want it to be all about them. But long story short, someone's now being haunted like a motherfucker. Not just them that's being haunted. The other one that they live with is being haunted. Congratulations. You are living rent-free in both of their minds. Something about the way you look. She first tried to scoff and say, "Oh no, ugh, what are you, crazy? That's ugly. Look at this and look at that and look at this and look at that and look at this and look at that." But when she finished scoffing, she had to realize that, did this shit happen? Yes or no? And the answer was yes. So then she started looking at what it was about you, what it was that made you different. And she could see that there's something different about you, and you are so captivating just by yourself. This is what caused the conflict. This is what caused her to want to fight, because she didn't want what she deemed as hers and hers alone, to want something or someone else. Kind of made her start thinking and wondering, all the time that she just let him go by himself, days, weeks, months, out there alone? What did she expect? I mean, did she expect him to hold his urges for her? I mean, she didn't give him anything to be excited about, nothing to be passionate for. She felt like she was good enough 40 years ago. However she looked 40 years ago, she still feels like she looks like that now. But she don't look nothing like that now. Because time has done her dirty. Now, when she really, 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 really started looking at herself, it started off as quick glances, then a short stare. Then she finally worked up the courage to just finally just stand in front of the mirror and look at herself, who she represented, who she thought she represented herself to be. And now she realizes that because she never took the time to maybe update the perception of herself, or maybe update how she is perceived by others, especially the one at home. And she would not have felt invisible. She would not have felt cast out. She would not have felt like she's not even there. Because now he's in love with something new, something brand new. And like I said, she's all bent out of shape. But she felt like she wanted to fight the good fight. Like she wanted to get her friends involved. To be some type of secret competition. To try and take somebody out. Because she felt like she was the one who was going to be mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the the fairest of them all. And her mirror said, it ain't you, bitch. It's the one that your man was fucking. She realizes that. She realizes that not only is that other person smarter than her, but that other person is a born leader. That other person is not afraid. And that other person does not back the fuck down. Not only is that other person, we'll just say has a certain je ne sais quoi about them, but they also read tarot. And the messages that they deliver are point on. These messages that they deliver are here to let somebody know you are about to be taught a lesson. Karma is here. Justice will be served. Spirit said, today, I'm going to show you the dangers of not following your North Node. What about this? Okay. Yeah. Somebody they're leaving. They are, it's like they're leaving. Somebody wanted to explore something else. They felt like they had the privilege that they can just explore whatever it is that they wanted, but oh, caught him with my legs. They're gonna go ask for forgiveness. This person is being driven to travel to ask for forgiveness because of these choices that somebody made. They see that these choices that this person made, this vain person, only created a hardship. Someone didn't realize because they felt they was privileged, like they could do whatever they wanted. They could say whatever they wanted. They could try and act however it was that they wanted to whomever. But not to this one. Somebody wanted to know if this one was the goat. They got a message for you too. Maybe a lesson. I just heard a lesson about playing in somebody's energy. And that's going to be justified. What happens next? Now they want to be haunted because someone feels like they celebrated much too soon. They thought that they was going to be able to move somebody emotionally, mentally, spiritually, but no. Somebody is standing strong. And they're like, it is what it is. I'm not worrying about that. Trust me. I'm not worrying about that. I already know what's about to happen. You're the one that's about to find out. I can already see what's happening and almost guess the timeline. But I know this time justice will be served. Somebody's going to have that awareness. It don't make a difference where you at. Energy don't lie. Energy does not lie. Someone thought, out of sight, out of... They can't see me, they don't know it. No. Just because it's not seen with the physical eye, don't mean that God's not looking down on you, showing somebody exactly what's going on. The reason that someone is sitting at home acting so unbothered, like they just don't care. Oh my gosh, oh, didn't really notice. It's because they already see and know what you're trying to do. They already see and know. And so they even sometimes tailor their communication to be perfectly delivered. Sounds like someone wants to say bullseye. Anything else for this awareness? Mm-hmm. Just one other thing. Now somebody wants to be scared. Now somebody wants to be a big ass chicken. Tell you what, foghorn, leghorn, hell no. All of a sudden, I'm hungry. All of a sudden, I'm calling the colonel so I could have me some fried chicken. But don't worry. Don't worry. Y'all gonna survive this. Y'all are gonna survive this and tell the tale, the whole backstory of what happened. And then you're gonna talk about how that inspired your lion snake asses, the group of you, to fucking change. Because change is inevitable, baby. It's happening. It's not just for you. It's for your whole tribe. It's for all of them that wanted to play in that energy. All of them felt like they wanted to shine. Every single last one of them. Y'all was so concerned about how you look. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Everybody's going to see what you're looking like. Everybody's going to be looking at you. Because everything is about to change. Oh. Especially this. This is already changed. Forever. Someone feels that they martyred themselves in that situation. They feel like I gave up everything. I sacrificed myself. But you know what's funny? It's right before this person left, they said, come on and go. Come on, you're not doing nothing. Come on. Come on. You promised that you would go with me. You promised next time you would go. And that person said, nope. I got something I need to take care of. I got something I got to do. But what's that person end up doing? Sitting their ass at home. They just sat their lazy ass at home and didn't do shit. They didn't give a shit that how you felt. They don't care. They didn't give a shit that you was craving attention. They did not fucking care. But they care now. Now they really care. Now they care so much. They really trying to figure out who you talking to, what you talking about. They trying to hold themselves back, but they wanna unleash on somebody because they care now who the fuck you talking to. Ain't that funny? You don't want to go at first. Because somebody wanted to stay at home and just talk about things. That's all they did. Bird brain. What's that song called? Chicken head. They had chicken head. To go right along with this big ass chicken. Told you. Shit is changing. Shit is changing. Shit is changing. They thought that they could compete with you. They thought that they could compete with you. But now they want to end it. They don't want to compete with you no more. They don't want to play this no more. They don't want to be in this shit no more. Because what's happening is people are starting to be drawn to the fact of, and then the attention of, how are you and your family getting these things again? I mean, y'all got these things, but how are you really getting these things? And these people are like running out of excuses and lies, and they're like, it's because we are philanthropists, we're givers, we're lovers, we're this and we're that. Don't you remember? But it's not. It's not adding up. Something's going on. This is a family. Something's going on with this family. Somebody knows they fucked up. And it wasn't just one, it was two. They thought they was more important because they had these things. Them and their entire family. Fucked up. Yeah. Everything is changing. Everything is ending. We saw that. First two cards out. Financial and material changes with the 5. Obstacles and challenges with another 5. And they hit right at home. God says, no, boo, I got that last say. Bottom of the deck. Someone didn't work on their inner child. They were still grieving. They was too scared. What's the message, Spirit? Someone wants help. Because they're afraid of being in someone else's shoes. Like they're about to experience what someone else experienced. Somebody that they put down, somebody that they talked about, somebody that they scoffed at, somebody they laughed at, somebody they called names, vicious names. And they thought this person couldn't hear. Because they were just attached to all the shit that they're about to lose. Every last part of it. And it's happening. They can't stop it. Somebody's going to try and, hey, I need help. What can I do? But you know what? The answer is not a damn thing. Only thing you can do is go with the flow. Because you know it's about to happen. Just like when someone was trying to take from somebody else, trying to do somebody else wrong. After they bamboozled them, after they snuck off with whatever, then they're going to sit there and like cut them off. Ghost them. Not talk to them no more. And leave that other person sleepless, wondering what the fuck is going on, trying to research this, that, and the other, and then their life is sitting there slowly crumbling. What's the message? Somebody, they want help. Because shit just ain't the same. The money just ain't the same. They're coming up with all these burdens, and they're trying to look at the big picture. And they really don't like what they see. So they want your help to see if you can kind of help them get past some of this karma, help them divert some of the karma, help them move some of it, or if you can just take a little bit of their karma for them. But you're much too awakened for that. This is somebody he needs to understand that they were the ones who indulged. in whatever they did. And they're the ones who get the benefit in whatever they receive. But as far as you are concerned, I'm going to be over here. Maybe doing this with somebody that's worthy. And emotionally available, mentally available, and all the other things. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. Somebody sees you are the it girl and you are in your bag. And now you're where they were. And guess what? They're where you're at. Or were. $8-year. This is an 8-year. Good for money. Excellent for karma. Can you imagine being born an 8-year, living in an 8-year, and in this year in particular, not really giving a shit what you did? It's almost like karma coming back instantaneously, because somebody wanted to be sneaky now. Look at you being all sneaky. Look at you being all sneaky. And that's why your shit's about to change. But the good news is, you're about to get a fresh start. Right after you become unstuck. Right after you learn about the flow. And right after you lose everything. You're not going to stop losing everything until there's nothing left to lose. And at that point, you're not going to have any choice but to call out, to lean on, and to rely only on God to get you through. What else, Spirit? The monster within. Someone wants to improve themselves. They want to make some changes. They want to make personal challenges. They want to work on what they need to work on so that they are not the person that they looking at themselves now as they are. They want to work hard on themselves. They don't care what it takes because they want to be someone of nobility. They want to be like you. They want to be somebody that has compassion, that has empathy, that has a heart that's kind, They want to create positive things. Because they know now. And they know that it's because of their own choices that they made. Which is why they have to go through what they're going through. What's the message? It's too many. What's the message? They want you to forgive their transgressions. They're hoping that you'll think about the times, the good times, the ecstasy that you two shared, and maybe you would have faith that they'll have faith that, or you would have faith that you'll have it again or something. Really, this person is just calling for help. They need your ancient wisdom. They want to know how you know what you know, because they want forgiveness. They want to help this, whatever it is that's scaring the fuck out of them. This person feels like they're being watched. They feel like they're being haunted. And they know why. It's because of something that they did to you. Not just them, it was their entire family. Because their family is part of a cult. Not a cult, a coven. Their family is part of a coven. That's how their family's picking the money. They have it's a coven. They're trying to act like it's a church. They're trying to act like it's a church, but really it's a coven. They do dark, demonic things, and they're getting people just to give them their money through the tithes, through the church fund, through this, through that, through this, through that. And these people aren't working. They're just making money from these people that are giving them money from the church. But what it is they're dark. They're demonic. These are devils. And they're trying to curse somebody, but they didn't realize that this person promised themselves to God. So that's why they're stuck. That's why everything is ending. Because these people, they have a church. So they're supposed to be doing God's work. But instead, they're working for the devil. And what they're doing is they're purposely picking victims. I'm going to make a part 2. Subscribe.